I'll just start this stream. A little bit. I'm not really sure. I haven't paid too much attention. Trying to make sure my stream is good. Let me put this shit on fucking public and let's start fucking looking at this. Looking at this builder. Let me know if y'all get a noti. I bet. Stream URL. Yeah. Just started streaming. What's up? Right now? When you coming back? I'll probably be done by the time you get back. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's get into this new builder. All right, my fault. Let's see. Oh, I'm just trying to bring up. I can't see my stream, so hold on one sec. Why is this like this? Hold on one sec. All right. There we go. That's better. All right, chat. Let's see. I've only looked at this for like a second, so I don't really know what's saying, what's different. All I did was edit my player's face. All right. All right, let's check out the point guards first. There's a couple new pie charts. I saw that. How your player look like LeBron already? Because they just know. No, I'm playing. I edited it. All right, so the first thing I see is we have the shooting finishing, the BP pie chart, but they made two other ones. One where you could get a little more finishing, and then one where you could get a little more shooting right here. So I'm assuming a lot of point guards are going to be going with that. But I want to look at, I'm going to go pure yellow to start. I want to look at the 6'8". 6'8 pure yellow. Not really worried about these. The driving dunk is really low. Oh, they get even more shooting badges on this build now. They're getting 95. Whatever. I don't really care about the attributes right now. I'll just put them wherever. 6'8 point guard. Pure yellow. You still get a 78 ball handling. It's not bad actually. Yeah, it takes 17 from your ball handling, but 78 is still pretty good. Weight affects speed now too. Last year, weight didn't affect speed, it only affected acceleration. Affects acceleration and speed. And wingspan this year affects driving dunk. You only get +1 ball handling for going minimum this year? This game already trash? It might be a little bit just copy and paste. Let's be honest. They did change like what attributes get affected, and they added 4 new pie charts. That's what we're looking at right now. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's see what else we got, huh? Let's go, let's look at our build from last year. Let's see if anything's different. Let's see. Where's Play Slash? Do they have any different versions of Play? So we got this. There's no other version of it, though. Right? Nope. All right. Play Slash. Let's see. See if the attributes are the same or what. I know I chose a bunch of these different ones throughout the year. These are all the same, right? Speed, vert strength, speed strength, speed vert, balanced. Whatever. We'll just choose speed for right now. Where do you find the demo? It's in the store. All right, let's just do this. Driving dunk, driving layup, close shot, mid, 3, free throw. Put all this up because we're not a legend, obviously. Steal, defensive rebound, offensive rebound. 15, 12, 23, 7. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Fine. So how tall can you? Ooh, small forwards can be 6'10". 6'10" small forwards? We'll go we'll go with 6'7" like we did to start last year. Maybe we'll change that. So again, the fact that weight affects speed is a big factor because you used to be able to just like make a tall player choose pure speed pie chart and you would automatically have high speed even if you put the strength. I mean, even if you put the weight up. But now it drops it. Like I drop all the way to an 82 if I go max weight. All right, we'll leave it at like 220, 228. See, now wingspan gives you +3 driving dunk this year. This didn't really affect your driving dunk last year. I could go minimum and still get an 80. It only gives you +1 to ball handling. There's really no point. You might as well go max and only lose. You just lose. Or I could go 1 below max. It doesn't matter right now. 88 ball or 88 wingspan / take. Let's play a game, bro. Let's just see how it feels, huh? Still a facilitating finisher, so the build names are probably the same. What's good, Joe? This game is ass. Appreciate the 5, Ron. All right, let's see what we got. Let's check out the badges too. Okay. Obviously. Should we do fancy? Let's try hop steps and see if they're still broken. And then we'll go acrobat. Fuck it, we'll just put it on Giant Slayer. Hey, and chat, sorry, I got the game audio muted because we can't have the music is playing. Drake, appreciate the $1, man. All right, 12 shooting. So we lost 1 shooting, but there's no quick draw, so we don't have to worry about that. People were saying you could only get range extender if you had shooting in your build, which isn't true because obviously we have range extender right there. Go catch and shoot corner on bronze. Not gonna put hot zone hunter because we don't have any hot zones, obviously. What else could I even put? Deadeye, I guess. I'll go Deadeye bronze. I'm gonna be shooting a lot, so we'll go volume. All right, that's fine. All the badges are the same from what I see so far. What's next height? 7'7" or 7'3"? I haven't gone to centers yet, bro. Appreciate the 2 though. I'll do that in a second. Ankle breaker, space grid. Yeah, see what it's like. I'll put unpluckable bronze. Handles for days, obviously. Hello, we still got 5 more. Go tight handles. Who knows what it does? And stop and go, sure. Not putting on any passing badges because who cares? All right, clamps. We got to chest out intimidator, obviously. Box. Chase down bronze. All right, choose jump shot. Who's jump shot? Decent. Centers are maxed at 7'3". I appreciate that, bro. I don't know what jump shot to pick. Oh, Steph. Yeah, I know Steph. All right. They put you on the Clippers? You play Clippers versus Bucks? What the fuck? Yeah, they nerfed the playmaking and defending builds heavily from what I'm seeing. Double H made a playmaking glass cleaner as a 59 3-pointer. All right, there's no music right now, so I could unmute this.
We're here to get a peek at a My Player.
Oh hell no! What is this camera angle? All right, first game of 2K21 demo. Let's see what's up.
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay, we need to turn. You can't change settings. You can't put on shot feedback. Like why?
Los Angeles.
Let's see what we got, chat.
Hello, everyone. I'm Blake Suniga with our 2K broadcast team experts.
Oh, it's different.
Brian Banafitemi.
Dribbling for sure is different.
You guys excited to get a look at this My Player build?
That's not fucking
Of course, Blake. It's one of the things I love about 2K. Working on the old and
Euro.
Seeing what you can create tonight will be a great indicator of where.
Definitely feels different. That is for damn sure.
Our wonderful voices. I think that's my favorite part of the NBA. The videotape, the scoreboard, the stats. They never lie.
All right,
you
let's
have
see.
great ratings, but all
What's
that
my ball
matters
control in this
is
build right
whether
now?
or not you deliver
79?
in games. We
I
see
can't momentum.
how good your My Player really
I
is.
can't momentum.
The
Still pretty quick though.
skills that NBA front offices are looking for, it seems: shooting and defense.
We also have
3 and
default dribble moves.
Everybody wants those, as you said it, Blake.
Triple threat?
3 and
How's
D
triple
players
threat?
are in high demand. The main reason, obviously,
We're still hop stepping,
all
chat.
know
We're
about
gonna be good at
the
this game
value
again.
of shooting,
Not worried
the
about
value
it.
of knocking down threes, but also the value of length, the ability to disrupt shots and passing lanes on defense.
And if you're a player like MP trying to make
Pat
it
Bev.
in this league, you have to be able to shoot the rock, unless you're a
Get the ball,
big with
bitch.
crazy height or wingspan or something. And that's just the reality.
Reverse dunks OP
Because
confirmed.
guys who can't hit a three just aren't making it anymore. So work on that long-range shot because it could be your meal ticket.
Now here is Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3. The shot off that time.
How you do it behind the
here's
back?
My
You don't just
Player.
flick down anymore? They
And they
changed
have
it?
certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And they're looking
Layup
for
timing,
some kind of
dang.
spark here.
Can't even turn
full
meter
stretch
off or anything.
offensively, they need a
Kind
bucket.
of dumb.
Matthews. He's covered by James. Giannis outside.
Yo, Junior Varsity, appreciate the 2. Yo, my bad if I'm missing a couple donations, guys. I'll read it back in a second.
This one for 3. That doesn't go either for James. And stolen by My Player. And the official signal
my bad, chat.
backcourt
Let me
violation.
see.
Not being
What'd I
careful
miss?
there. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there
Yo,
all
Turbo,
night
appreciate the
long.
2. This is current gen. Hopefully next gen is different.
Milwaukee
Facts. Centers
calls
max out
timeout.
7-3.
He's seeing a lot of their
Great,
shots
appreciate
miss
the
mark
2.
and figured it would be a good time to draw something
ES,
up
appreciate
for
the
an easy look.
2.
Yeah, you know, Tim, there's always that one go-to
And Junior Varsity,
play
appreciate the
every
2.
coach has in his back
let's get back to
pocket,
it.
and that's probably the one he's drawing up, trying to get them an easy bucket out of this break.
He's got to break up.
Test the
this cold
baseline. I
streak.
already did a reverse dunk.
Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes.
Pretty much
played
felt the
so
same,
far.
honestly. Like, defender just slid off me, and I just reversed it with, like,
Wesley Matthews on
did a
the
reverse
wing.
off one.
Outside Middleton. Just 5 on the clock.
Feels pretty much the same on defense. I'm not
Pass
gonna
down to
lie.
Antetokounmpo.
The way you bump the ball handler and
Misses
stuff,
the
it
3.
feels pretty much the
The
same.
Clippers leading.
I get a contact
My
though.
player. Beverly. My player.
No
Middleton
stamina the whole
defending.
damn game, bro.
Now here's James. He's got 6. And here's Beverly from the arc. And another miss by
Even
the
with
Clippers.
the handles for days on Hall of Fame,
Pass to Bledsoe.
still Still low on stamina just from running up the court.
Have to admire the toughness of Bledsoe. Outstanding at keeping his balance even when he gets bodied.
High player outside.
Yeah, yeah.
That's one to tell
Yo, Saucy,
the
appreciate the
grandkids
dollar.
about.
I
Yeah.
know what highlight we're leading the post-game show with.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gone
man.
mad. He's crazy.
Reverse
He's
dunks are really gonna be like
Somebody
this
put him in
again.
an asylum. I don't know if he's crazy, but that dunk was insane.
Now here is Bledsoe, and it's out of bounds
Oh,
to
boy.
the Bucks as Milwaukee.
That's what people are gonna be
retains
doing on the
possession.
twos court again. Literally run to the baseline and just go for a reverse dunk.
Ball's knocked loose. To the inside. Matt Connaughton on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper.
I'm not sure that was the play
Shoot
they
with the
had
pro
set
stick.
up, but it was too good.
I don't know if this is the right build to really be
Let me
testing
throw
out.
this one out there. You're an MP
double teaming me in
and
the
Paul
fucking
George
prelude.
is on your team. Can two wings work together?
Absolutely, Blake. I wouldn't worry too much about playing the same position as Paul George because most teams want multiple wings out on the floor, and we've seen how great he's played with Kawhi Leonard. I think it also helps that Paul George is not.
Yeah, defense feels
an
exactly
all-NBA
the same,
guy
bro.
who
I'm not gonna lie. A
dominates
lot
the
of this
ball.
feels
George is
exactly.
also a solid passer.
exactly
so
how it did last
you get
year.
some shots up if you play with him. Defensively, he's simply incredible.
So
Maybe
timing
the
early,
best
and then it
wing
shows the
defender in
degree
NBA.
that you
You
had on
won't
the
have to
stick.
guard the opponent's
Because you're supposed to
best
rotate
player,
it up
which
towards the
in turn helps
basket.
you use energy and use
that what Mike Wang
focus on
said?
their offensive side.
You gotta rotate it up
Pass
to
to
like
Connaughton.
12 o'clock.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Superb assist. He played the role of maestro on that one.
Here's my player.
The dribbling
We
is
should have put that one in his scrapbook.
the only
Same
thing right
dunk.
now that feels any
And now
any
they're
type of
starting to rub it
different.
in. Built
but
up
it's
a
not
lead,
like-
and here we go.
It's not a
go
drastic
time.
change.
The
You just gotta
victory's
go and
gonna
mess
spoil
around
it.
with it for a little bit.
Yes, indeed. And hey, why not? The more plays they make like
you go mess
that,
around,
the more they're
then-
going to have these guys on the ropes.
Now here's Lopez. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 4 on the shot clock.
You mess around with it for a little bit. I don't think anyone will
For
have a problem
13.
adjusting to the dribbling.
Called in by Zubats.
Well, the defense got lucky right there.
Oh,
He's
you gotta
gonna make
hold-
a lot more of
Ooh.
those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Why do I keep doing
Player
snatchbacks?
inside. Foul called that time on the way up.
Behind the back
That'll
felt
give him
real
2
smooth,
chances
though.
at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. And he hits both from the
That
stripe.
takeover. All right, let's see if I can speed boost. See if takeover still gives you plus 10 to your attributes, like ball handling and speed and
Now
stuff.
Hill. Pass to Lopez. It's Kyle Korver
Shoot
on
the
the
ball,
wing.
bro, so I can get before my takeover runs out.
3 is up. No good
ball.
there. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
This is
Clippers out
2K20.
front,
Yeah,
up
it's
8.
pretty.
Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break.
Pretty similar.
Don't go anywhere. So seeing my player get after it through 1, how's he looking out there?
He's crushing it, finding open space, getting good looks, and the D hasn't adjusted to him yet.
The coaching staff recognizing that he's hot. They're trying to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and it's working.
The drive by my player.
I actually gave you
Points
dunk
he's
animations
racked up
though.
in
I'm
the
not gonna
paint,
lie.
He's taking some pressure off their perimeter shooters.
And when you look at the
It gave you,
Clippers style-wise, who do you guys think would be a good fit with them?
Well, when you talk
switcheroos,
about the
baseline
Clips and a
packages.
team that wants to win an NBA title.
I don't think they gave you anything
They
else
love
though.
anybody that brings a little defensive edge to their team. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George are already elite defenders, 2 of the best in the league. So add even more defense around them, and this team will be even more of a problem.
Absolutely, but they got to maintain their depth as well, Tim. Their bench scoring has been huge for them in recent seasons, so a valuable role
Behind the
player
back is
could
back?
still do a
Oh, we gotta
lot for
try
this
it.
team.
Oh, I already lost my takeover, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I have a 79 ball handling, so
DiVincenzo for 3. Sinks the triple.
yeah, at least they gave us 6-minute quarters. But I'm not gonna lie, like this shit is taking
give them
forever.
that kind of look.
I'm about to go back
Well,
to
it
the
came
builder.
off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some
Yeah, I
help
can't
as
do
well.
it. I don't think because my ball
Now
handling
here's
is too
my
low.
player.
I gotta make a build that
He's
could
got
speed boost. Like I'm
16.
really getting double teamed in the demo, bro. All right, let's load back up. Let's go back to the builder, make a build that can speed boost. Yeah, 32 gigabytes for this. I don't know, bro. Joe, can you make Giannis? That's a good question. All right, let's mess around. I'm gonna mess around with the builder for a little bit, if y'all don't mind. I'm gonna look at centers real quick just to see, and then we'll go back to small forwards and try to make like a Giannis type of build because you could go 6'10" now. 6'10" as a small forward. That's gonna be fun. All right, let's look at the build that I made at the end of the year. So they lowered the post fade. I can see automatically for the pure blue. Pure blue last year got like you could get an 85 post fade. What if we go like that? Still got 21. 71 driving down. Oh, but I'm not max height. So 7'3" is still the max height for centers. So Drake was not lying in the chat. Same park too. Oh, we don't know that, but yeah, probably. All right, pure blue. So you could make like you could use these other BP builds as centers now too, which might be glitchy. Like you have the shooting and finishing, but then you have like the finishing with more finishing shooting, but leaning towards more finishing. Then you have the shooting finishing leaning towards more shooting. That's going to give you more post fade. This one will give you more post hook. That's pretty cool, but it's like you guys remember when Ronnie said they were going to give us more pie charts last year? Like, oh, once the game drops, you know, like after a month or two, we'll probably drop some new pie charts. Well, this is basically, they just waited till the 2K21 demo to drop them. I don't know. Let me just see the height on, I want to see height on shooting guards real quick. What's the tallest you could be as a shooting guard? 6'8" point guards. You could go 6'9" shooting guards, 6'10" small forwards, and then I don't know, power forward, probably like 7 foot. All right. .610 pure lock. All right, let's look at it. Fuck it. I wonder if you get context still. I'm gonna just go pure speed. I'd have to play the game more to decide if it's worth it. Put up all the shooting, get our 5 shooting badges. Maxing out all the defense. All right, define 6'10". Damn, it kills your perimeter, lateral, and steal. Holy shit. But it really boosts your block, offensive rebound, defensive rebound. All right, so if we still get the +9 to physicals, 6'8" pure lock is looking glitchy. If you still get +9 physicals, you'll have like a freaking 93 perimeter lateral steal, 90 plus speed. But even for center builds, like, yeah, 6'8", you still get contact dunks. That's the thing too. We don't know if we get our +5s to. Oh, I'm adding like +9 to perimeter defense and shit. My fault. If you have +9 to physicals, I'm talking about, you'll have a 91 speed at 6'8" pure lock, and then you'll still have like close to a 90 perimeter defense. That's looking glitchy. Once you start going taller than that, I feel like it's only center. Like only a center is gonna be able to go like 6'9", 6'10", because your speed drops into the 70s, and then yeah, like your lateral quickness goes down to like 72. Still get contact dunks, 6'10" pure lock. If they give us the +5s like last year, you still get contact dunks if you max out the wingspan. Lock and glass badge. I'm not making a pure lock, I'll tell you that much. So this dude said $60 for this. Hell no. What the fuck? LeBron James build, yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to mess with it. But that's the thing. I gotta like Mike needs to tell us if we're getting the +5s or not. Like, if we're getting +5s to everything when we hit 99, that opens up the possibilities for the build. So check this out, chat. Let me know what y'all think about this. Playmaking, defending. When you go like the tall play locks that people were playing on last year, look at how ass these things are now. So this is basically, for the most part, this is what people would do last year. They'd max out all this. They'd max out pass accuracy, ball handling. And then they would do like, you know, steal, defensive rebound, whatever. All right. Like right here, it looks the same, except for the driving dunk is a little lower. So you have to max out the wingspan to get contacts. But look at like when you go up to freaking like 6'8", look at what it does to your freaking attributes. Like you have 71 ball handling, similar to last year, but like the speed. Actually, what the fuck? Who made this and made it so trash that I saw? Oh, because he maxed out the wingspan. That's why he had a 59. Yeah, so like last year you would have like a 70 on your playmaking glass cleaner. What did you have? Like a low 70s 3-ball? Mid 70s 3-ball? Something like that? This year you have a 59 if you max out the wingspan to get contact dunks. They nerfed the shooting like a lot on this build. Even if you go minimum, you only get a 63 3-pointer. Last year you would get like a 71, 72 3-pointer on this build. So they lowered the shooting on it a lot, which is pretty good. But if you go back to like what people were doing last year, two-way slash play, point guard build, you still have like the same 3-ball. You're gonna have low 70s, but the driving dunk is lowered though. Look at center builds. You guys are like all centers in the chat right now. Oh, for real, Frank? All right, so Frank just told me that if you pick these pie charts where it's like the new ones where it's like whatever, like 45% defending and then like 33% shooting, these like new leaning kind of one, like, all right, let's see, shooting and finishing, but it's more towards shooting. He said you can't get Hall of Fame badges in the category that's leaning. So let's see. Because that's kind of big. That'll really affect whether you want that pie chart or not. Offense initiator. I literally just threw attributes anywhere. But I want to see if you get Hall of Fame badges or not, because if you can't get Hall of Fame badges on these new pie charts, then the chances people use them is really low. All right, so you could get it on. Yeah, you can't get Hall of Fame badges on finishing, even though it's like your primary category, because it's not all the way your primary category. Wow. Yep. Those new pie charts, I don't know, bro. I don't think people are going to use them if that's the case. Why would you not want... You know what I mean? If you can't... Yeah, I don't know about those new pie charts. If you can't get Hall of Fame badges, then... You're basically sacrificing... I don't know. Oh, they dropped a trailer too. A demo trailer. Why would you drop the trailer on the same day the demo comes out? Why wouldn't you drop it a little before to like hype the game up a little bit? I gotta chill because I'm making all these builds and I don't even want them on my main account. Alright, let me... Gotta finesse the system. What up, Frank? Make a playmaking glass? We already looked at the playmaking glass, bro. It's basically the same, but they lowered the shooting on it a lot. And they lowered the driving dunk too. Unless you max the wingspan out. I really need to know if you get +5 attributes. That's what I really need to know right now. Like, if you get +5 attributes, that changes everything, bro. Make a rebounding wing? What? Is that your guys' favorite build or some shit? A rebounding wing? That's what we want to see? Shooting and defending? Alright, we'll take a look. Alright. You guys want a rebounding wing? I mean, it's gonna be the same as last year, I'm assuming, guys. Like, shooting and defending. Go balanced if you want, whatever. Close shot, driving layup, driving dunk. 19 shooting. '21 defense. Yeah, about the same as last year, guys. 6'9", you get a 70-cent and 3 ball. Yo, 6'8" to 6'9" seems to be like a big threshold. Like, you lose a lot of like perimeter defending. Yeah. Like, you lose 6. Like, when you go from 6'7" to 6'8", yeah, you lose 7, but like, you're still like, depending on your height, you're still like, I mean, yeah, from 6'7" to 6'8", you're still like 70s. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. If y'all want a Giannis type of build, like, you're just not gonna be able to shoot, I don't think. Your shooting is gonna be really low. Yo, E, appreciate the 5. I hope that 2K21 will be better than 2K20. Oh, of course. That's what we want every year, man. Every year, that's what we hope for. Just that the game is better than the last game, but it doesn't always come true. Like, yeah, if you want a Giannis build, the fact that you're gonna be 6'10 max wingspan, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be missing, like, Giannis ain't a great shooter, but he obviously can shoot the ball, like, pretty well. Depending on how the shooting is in this game, it might be a struggle. You're just not gonna have enough. Get 10 shooting on this, that's not bad. But yeah, I mean, like, you also have to realize it's Giannis, so like, you need all the defense and all the rebounding, so I don't know. For now, we're just giving him no post fade. Just, I'm not really paying attention to the build. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just want to see like what the attributes are gonna look like at 6'10". Yeah, like, see, 6'10". Like, look at your ball handling goes down to 57, and that's not even being max wingspan either. Like, whatever. 56 ball handling if you want to make like a 6'10 Giannis build. And your driving dunk is only a 73. I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking like that. Like, that's the answer. 6'5 shooting guard, green blue chart, mostly blue, 16, 20, 13, 5. Yeah, but you can't get Hall of Fame shooting badges on that, bro. If you're going with the one that's mostly blue. That's gonna be the big thing about those builds. You only get Hall of Fame shooting badges in one category. Yo, Russ, I love your videos, bro. I want to grow my channel like yours. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the 5. Yeah, I'm not lying, chat. That Giannis build ain't looking like it. Let me look at the pure play. Pure play 6'10". What are we thinking? Yo, appreciate the 2. Awesome wonton. Our stretch is gonna be good this year. It depends on the gameplay, honestly. That's really what it depends on. All right, 6'10 pure play. Let's see. Did we look at this already? I don't know. Let's go interior, perimeter, lateral, rebound. All right, we don't need all this post moves. Where do we keep our 30 playmaking badges? Oh, damn, we get 30 playmaking badges without touching post moves at all? What? I'm not gonna lie, that shit might be glitchy. Only a 60 offensive rebound? Oh. Alright, damn, but look at what it does to your ball handling, though. Minimum weight, get the speed up there. 64 ball handling at minimum wingspan? Nah, that's not it. 6'9", okay. 71 ball handling. 72 at minimum. Yeah. They're definitely not letting you make no like 6'10 fucking dribble gods. Yeah, I mean, if you get the +5s, yeah. If you do. Yo, Beast, appreciate the 3, man. Can you make a Luka build? We could try. I'd really have to break this builder down, though. But the thing about making builds right now is I don't know if we get +5 attributes when we hit 99.9, or if that's not a thing this year, because that's a big deal, like, depending on how you're going to make a build. Let's look at the BP, just the regular BP. Point guard BP build. Accuracy, ball handle, perimeter, lateral, steal. You're gonna want more playmaking badges for sure. 13, 13. Damn, 6'7". Am I on point guard? Oh, I'm not on point guard. What to say? Why is the driving or the standing dunk so high? All right, point guard. This looks like 20. Yeah, it kind of does. Will there be +4 at 99? Yeah, that's the question. That's the question. That's the $1 million question right now. What's the height of your facilitating finisher? Yo, Irish, appreciate it too. Last year it was between 6'7" and 6'8". I made it with the metric system, so like 6'7" and change. All right, BP at 6'3". The shooting and ball handling and everything looks the same. The driving dunk is lower though. If you go max wingspan, you get an 80. So if you get the +5s, then you can still get it. True. That you'll have Hall of Fame fucking finishing and shooting, yeah. But if you go max, you only get 79 ball control. Even at minimum, you only get 82. Yeah, so it's like the same build, but they just changed the attribute caps. Alright, y'all want a Luka build? Alright. Go shooting guard or point guard? I haven't really looked at shooting guard, so I'm gonna just go shooting guard. It might be better to make it at point. It might be better to make it at small forward. I don't know. Luka, I'm gonna go pure playmaker for Luka. See what that looks like. Last year, that was probably the best chart for him. Because he don't really play defense anyways. Alright, so we know Luka's shot making obviously is great. Playmaking is incredible. I'm only gonna put up post moves 1 tick just because save the attribute points. Perimeter, lateral, and then max out the rebounding. Go with some steal too. 58 offensive rebounding. Going Luka, then you probably want like solid. 6'7". That's not bad at all. 85 ball control with a 90. Most likely you're still going to get +9 to all your physicals too. So this build will have 99 speed. 6'7" pure play, 99 speed, 90 ball handling with the +5. And you get a 73 ball. This build looks good. The 6'7" pure yellow. Guys, I can't turn the volume up because the music, I'm gonna get copyrighted and my whole channel is gonna get taken down and I'm gonna get arrested and go to jail. But they have bro, I'm so tired, bro. Like, woke up so early for this for no reason. Mid 70s 3 ball, 99 speed, 90 ball handling, 70 driving dunk depending on what you do on the wingspan. This looks like a good build, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Six, 7 point guard. Pure play is better. All right, let's look at that. Point guard, same type of build, all right. Same like layout. I had the attributes in the right spots, I think. It's just kind of annoying that the builder is literally like the layout is exactly the same. Like like they could have at least like instead of being like rectangles, they could have made it like circles or like I don't know, like just so like visually it's different. Like if I post a video right now, people won't know if I'm on 2K20 or 2K19. I mean 2K20 or 2K21. Yeah. That was the face he used to choose, huh? Yo, King, appreciate the 5. I'm just here for the LeBron builds. We're gonna get to it, man. I gotta actually dive into. I'm gonna do it tonight. I can just sit there and just analyze shit. Can you show me something like a Bill Russell you had last year? Love your channel. Yo, Mike, appreciate the 5. Yeah, I'll go to centers after this again. Why'd you say the point guard is better? This looks exactly the same as the shooting guard. The attributes are exactly the same. Right? Like 85. Oh yeah, you get 86 ball handling instead of 85. Is that the difference? At minimum? I think it is. Yeah, maybe just a couple attribute points different. Alright, let's go look at the centers for my boy. You want to Bill Russell, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I would probably make it the same way as last year. Center, pure red. I don't know what pie chart to really choose, honestly. I'll just choose balance for now. You gotta see how the game is, but yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be the same as last year because they obviously changed some shit, but you want Bill Russell, bro? Pure red, max out all the defense. You can't shoot, bro. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to put the shooting up. I would just do it because eventually every build's gonna be able to shoot like always. Yeah, I mean, put this wherever you want. Pass accuracy, post hook. Lower that thing down to like 6'9", maybe 6'10". Oh, 6'9", you get 83 driving dunk. Yeah, it's up to you. 6'9", 6'10", whatever. Do what you want with the weight. I max out that wingspan. 86 driving dunk. Yeah. I wonder what all these trash cans are gonna use in fucking Pro-Am again. Yo, that boy, appreciate the 3. Yeah, these are gonna make. Oh, I'm gonna build with 99 rebounding, and I'm gonna go stand under the hoop while my point guard shoots post hooks, and I'm gonna get every rebound and call myself the best center in the game. Nice, good shit, man. Happy birthday, Kobe. Yes, sir. Doc, appreciate the 5, man. 7'3" is the max height. Why do y'all keep saying make a 7'7" build? You can't. Like, these dudes are spamming 7'7", bro. You can't make no 7'7" build, bro. God damn. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This is pretty damn similar. Like, it just changes like where the attribute thresholds are for certain pie charts. want to see a stretch big. All right. Center. I think the days of stretch bigs being like what they were in past 2Ks is done. I'm not gonna lie. I think those days are long gone. (7'3). Yeah, that's another big change. I will say though, the fact that weight affects your speed this year, that's a big change. Yeah, stretch bigs. Nah, I don't think so. Play glass got nerfed. Yep, a little bit. Not as bad as people are saying though. I called it, bro. I tweeted it last night, but I deleted it. Yo, Dirk, appreciate the $2, bro. Interior finisher. We could take a look at that. This says 6'8", red green. That's just gonna be like a rebounding wing at point guard, isn't it? Damn, the defense is hella good though. I'm not gonna lie. The Draymond build. All-time Lakers, all-time Celtics. These motherfuckers got Bob Cousy starting PG. I gotta be. Oh wait, 2KU, they have like the free dribble around, right? Let's see. Let's see what we're working with. Yeah. Ticino said, not gonna lie, 2K should have just never made a demo for 2K21 current gen. Wow, that was a shocker. Can't even change controller settings. How is anyone gonna be incentivized to buy the game after playing that? Agent said everyone woke up early. Everyone woke up early just to play 2K20 again. Yo, Sammy, appreciate the 2. Daniel, appreciate the 2. Hey, man, big fan from Italy. Keep up the good work. Thank you, bro. Can you try to make a rebounding guard? Yo, kiddo, appreciate the 4. I'm gonna dribble around for a little bit, and then we'll go back to the builder, all right? Did I miss anyone else's donation? If I did, I bet. I don't think I did. Can you check out the shooting glass lock? Yo, Mike, appreciate the 5. See if the 3-ball changed. I'll have to go back and look at it again, bro. Eddie, appreciate the 4. I think all right, all caught up on donations. My fault, y'all. I'm just trying to break this thing down, you know what I mean? All right. Can I get that thing off the screen? Oh, that's green for a shot though. Okay, can I get rid of this? I know how to play. There we go. All right. So you can still sham. So by flicking down, he just does a little hop back this year, and it's kind of slow to explode out of it. That's kind of weird, that little behind the back. Ugh. Bro, this little... Bro, it's like... You hold LT and do the behind the back, and like, yeah, it's like weird. He like slides as he does it. Let me find out, bro. Let me find out on the... Yeah, definitely gonna take some getting used to this shit, bro. Feels the same, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to do a momentum behind the back. I don't know what the timing is though. Ew, no. What are people saying? It's bad. Momentum behind the back is back. What the fuck was that? That shit was trash as shit, bro. Dribble glitch? Hey! I don't get why sometimes he does, like, I feel like diagonal down, sometimes he does it between the legs, sometimes he does it behind the back. Yeah. You have to time your post hooks to make them. Like, I'm shooting like wide opens and missing. What about... Oh god. Oh god. Yep. Alright, at least the hooks, you not only you have to time it, you have to aim it properly. Like, it says slightly left. It doesn't even say slightly early. You have to aim it properly at the rim. That's... I just got an animation on a white post hop shot. Let me try to shoot with the stick real quick. Yo, so to size up now, you have to hold the right stick up to do your size up. If you just flick up on the right stick, he just does like a simple like little crossover. You have to hold the stick to do your size up. I don't know how I feel about that. So if I could go size up and then momentum out of it. Let's see. Yikes. Doing a fucking sham gun. I don't know, bro. Chat, should we go back to the builder or should we stay in this little shitty little thing? Ain't gonna tell the truth. Did this dude just say? This dude just say shoot free throws? All right, builder. Honestly, I don't really know what else to look at. Like, let me just start looking at my LeBron build, but I can't really make it until I know if you get +5s or not. I mean, everything looks the same for it, but it's like if I don't get +5s, then it changes everything. All around two-way. I'm like, since I'm not legend, I might have to make it how I did in the beginning of the year. Like, just make it with fucking barely any defense. Yeah. They gave us a better 3-ball this year. Look at his arms, fucking T-Rex. Oh yeah, let's check out post take. Let's test out post takeover, bro. Let's see what it's looking like. Yeah, I already made 2 builds on my main account. I didn't even mean to do that shit. Before you start the game. Honestly, you have to do it before you click on so yeah. I don't know where to put these freaking badge upgrades. Whatever. Let's just go test out post takeover. I don't know. Alright, ankle breaker, bailout. The badges are legit exactly the same this year though. Alright, let's go test this out. My fault. I didn't know where to put the badges. Yo, if you guys follow me on Twitter, retweet this tweet and tag Mike Wang. Do we still get +5 attributes at 99.9? Retweet that tweet if you guys follow me on Twitter, bro, and tag Mike in the comments because we need to get an answer. Yo, Eli, appreciate the 5 KD build. Yeah, we could take a look, bro. What a rebounding wing. Yo, Batmac Gaming. Appreciate the 3 rebounding wings. We looked at it earlier. Pretty much the same, honestly. Pretty much the same. All right, let's take a look at. Let's try to get post takeover real quick and see if it's still like super OP. Baseline dunks are still godlike, in case you guys were wondering if you weren't here earlier. Let's pass it to him. Hop steps. I did 1 or 2. It still felt the same. Like obviously I don't have long athlete layup package on, which that was a big reason why it was OP last year. But it still felt really good. Yo, Anthony, appreciate the 2. Walking back and holding right stick up does retreat walk back. All right, good to know. Good to know. Damn, layups are tough, bro. Like you literally have to aim it straight up, and like I'm pretty sure they have our controls on camera relative right now. It's not even on absolute, so it's like really hard to aim layups. As stupid as that sounds. I gotta spam reverse dunks to get. Or I could drop step 2. I gotta get takeover. I wanna test this out. Can we just get the ball? Like, just double team and get the ball. 2K20 with a different shot meter? Kinda. Once you start playing it, it does feel a little different. Like the dribble controls are different, but it's very similar. Like very similar. The defense feels exactly the same. The movement feels exactly the same. Well, they still got that post spin animation that was OP. Misty Middleton really just did that. They're just lazy. $19.20 and 21 all the same game. Looks the same. Feels the same. Yo, Miles, appreciate the 2. Have we tested hook shots? That was game breaking. Yeah, there you actually have to not only time them, you have to aim it properly with the stick now. Like you have to not only like it'll be like, you know, very early, but it'll say like left, right, slightly left. We were just shooting in the 2KU, and you'll miss wide open hook shots if you don't aim it properly. Hop step? I did it earlier. I'll do it again. I really just want to get post take, but they're not giving it to me. Barely getting any takeover. See, so like I don't have long athlete, but you can still see I kind of still like slide through defenders, but I mean Giannis was right there, so he got a 94% contest. But they might be broken again. There's a very good chance they'll be broken again. Can you change the meter? No, you can't change any settings, bro. All they give you is quit and camera. That's all they give you. Why do you need to aim? I think they did it to add like a skill gap to like layup timing. See, like you still slide through. It's just Giannis is coming down and blocking my shot, but you still kind of slide through people on the hop step, so I don't know. We'll see. One thing I noticed right away though is your stamina, bro. Like I have no stamina. We're in the first quarter still, and my stamina is already blinking every time I get the ball. And I haven't even dribbled. I've barely dribbled at all. I've just been running to the basket and going up. Throw in a Euro step. I did one to start the game. It actually worked kind of well. Same game, different controls. Kind of. Like, I'm getting double teamed in the fucking demo, bro. Bro, I'm getting double teamed in the demo. Like, you have to be kidding me. In the first quarter, bro. Like, what am I watching? Let me turn on
As well,
you can't even test on
their
like
bench.
double, triple team. Like
literally getting double teamed in the
So
in the
dumb.
demo. Like, hey, we're gonna drop a demo. It's gonna be the exact same thing as last year, and we're gonna double team you every time you get it. Yo, Wados, appreciate the $8. The explosiveness is back apparently. I don't know. The behind the back feels a little different, so maybe it is. I haven't tested it that much though.
Role player could
Okay,
still
Giannis
do a
is
lot for
on.
this team.
We got Zubat shooting
Zubat's no
threes.
good.
It's
Well, you
just.
have to
I just
show
seen a
up in
dude
the boards
dribble
here in the
glitching on
first.
Twitter.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. You kind of like
It's
they got
double
shot
between
out
the
of a
legs.
cannon.
He's
They're
literally
really
going
setting the
through
tone.
everybody.
Boom.
Here's Ilyasova. Hauled
Oh,
inside
the one I was
Zubac.
doing up the court. Yeah, you could just tell the way it
It
looked.
was, bro. Yeah,
player
he was
outside.
he's spamming that shit on Twitter, bro. He literally going straight through niggas.
Bucks with the rebound.
I'm not gonna lie, we're not getting post take, bro. Not playing like this.
This nigga got the R, bro. They is not fucking with you.
I'm done with this shit.
They not fucking with you. Hey, that's hella funny, bro. I'm finna make a 5'7" demi-goat and dunk on niggas.
This dude Giannis is not playing around, bro.
Now you might have downloaded the website. You want to click these options, but you
This dude agent deleted this shit.
What's good, my boy? Mr. 305. Yes, sir. Wade County. 16 years later. We done made history.
This dude Nate already posted a build video. He said, "How you gonna make a build when you don't know if we get +5 or not?" So you gotta rotate the stick when taking a layup and try to land it in the middle. It's hard, but it's not like if you don't aim off rip, it's GG's. Alright, bet. Appreciate that. Appreciate the 5 too. Can you tell me the difference? Cody, it's very slight differences, but oh fuck. Going to jail. Alright, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to hop off this. The differences are very slight. Once Mike Wang answers my tweet, if he answers my tweet about if we get +5, then I could start dropping some build videos for the demo. I'll do like I did last year, you know, I'll do LeBron, Giannis, Steph, Kobe, Will, all them dudes. But until I know about the +5, you know, there's only so much we could do. Once I know about the +5s, then I'll post it, man. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know, man. This is the 2K21 demo. This is what we're working with. If y'all haven't watched my new prom video, by the way, I dropped it last night. Go check that out. Very good video. Give you guys something to do while we wait for the full game to drop. But in the meantime, man, y'all